What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Dokkan video. For this one, we have the Android 17 and 18 units on the Tournament of Power team. So I wanted to go ahead and show them off. Hope you guys enjoy. Subscribe, of course, if you are new to the channel for more content. And if I want to say, like, you know, Gohan is not a part of the category, but it sucks that they don't have a good Gohan that's a part of this category, especially considering that he was the leader. So I don't know if that means they'll drop a new Gohan because, I mean, this one probably, they should have had the foresight in my mind to like say, yeah, we're going to need a Gohan for that category. Instead, we're kind of stuck with the AGL one from the Tournament of Power event. He's not good. He's fodder food, right? You know what I'm saying? He's SA food, basically. But nonetheless, Gohan's not a part of the category, but he still gets the 50% from Jiren, and he links pretty well with this team. It's basically shocking speed focused, and I wanted to bring him for the defensive boost, and I wanted to see how good the Android 18 could potentially be defensively. So first and foremost, here is Android 18. This is her awakened state, so this unit is really, really good. She got a lot better. Like, a couple of days before this came out, I did a video kind of like trying to approximate or guess what they would turn these units into post-awakening. First and foremost, love that art. Here's my character's stats. She gets a 6-turn defensive raise whenever she launches super attacks, so that helps out. This is why I said I wanted to see how good she could be defensively. She has 2 dupes, I believe. I don't have any dupe for 17, just going to put that out there. But I believe this is now the best Android 18 in the game. The other one, the STR one, she was best and you know, prior to this one, but this one's really, really good. Attack and defense plus 70% at the start of the turn. And this is why I know a unit, just on a side note, whenever, and I'm going to do a video on this actually, whenever we get an Android category leader, right, and if it's a nuke type, you know, it's going to be ridiculous, right? She's going to be ridiculously good there. But whenever we get the EZA for TEQ, he is going to be busted, right? Because these characters, 17 and 18, are getting, at the start of the turn, attack increases while still getting nuke type increases. But she takes it a step further. She changes physical orbs to being tech orbs. So she's an orb changer too. Additional 12% attack and 7% defense for every key sphere obtained. She has a far and away better passive than TEQ. Just gonna put that out there. And he's, I don't blame it. Like, he's an old unit, but that's how I know he's going to be ridiculously good. So she's awesome. She's so good. Like, and she used to need rainbow orbs to get that additional attack increase and stuff, but now she can use the orbs that she generates. Mainly, she was before, and still kind of is, used to generate orbs for this guy. So this guy, again, no dupe invested in him right now, but I'm assuming I'll probably get one whenever I try the banner again. He gets a 6-turn attack raise whenever he launches supers, so that's really good as far as his offense goes. Passive, 70%, same as her. He gets 15% and 10% defense as well per tech key sphere obtained. So he's really, I mean, he's basically got, you know, Cell's passive, but just better, literally. So, you know, that's what I think. Like, it's funny when you look at that from that perspective, the power creep in this game and stuff. So we're going to try to get him alongside her, basically. So here we go. First and foremost, she's going to get a nice amount of orbs. I'm not going to use any orb manipulating items or anything like that, and there's no crazy items to buff them statistically. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's about 9 orbs, unless I miscounted somewhere. 7 or 8, 9 orbs, something like that. Pretty sure it's 9. All right, you can have those, and then finally, Kale, you can have these. Kale's here just for the support. She's a really, really good support unit for this category. And same for Topo. I didn't check the defensive stat. Next time I will. But, all right, let's check out the first super attack. That reminds me a lot of the LR Androids. I'm really excited, to be honest, for like an Android category or something of that nature. So she's not taking any damage already off the bat. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, so Jiren does finish him off. But yeah, if you're wondering about Kale, she's a 30% 2-key support for this category. She doesn't work on any other team, just this category. Okay, so Android 17 has Infighter, which was a link that I believe Jiren had, but he might not have it anymore. Let me double check that. Jiren. I have it on the side. He does have Infighter still, so that's pretty cool. So that's a 10% link that he has. Topo does not have it, it seems, but Jiren has it, Android 17. Actually doesn't have it post-Dokkan Awakening. Never mind, they took it off of him. I knew they took it off of somebody. Prior to Awakening, he had it. So, unfortunately, he's going to get shafted. And Android 17 actually really needs to be with 18 right now. Because 18 can use these, he actually can't. That's unfortunate. He really needs those. Okay, so in this scenario, I'm just going to kind of give Jiren these. I'm going to kick him off of rotation. and try to get him alongside his sister because he really needs her. Like, the rainbow orbs or anything, they're not good for him. He has a better passive increase, I would say. Of course, I mean, obviously, the numbers are higher for him, but she's more versatile. She really is. She's probably better just because she doesn't need those orbs. He really needs to be alongside a TEQ orb generator or an item change or things of that nature. So Jiren just decided he wanted to one-shot that round, and there was nothing I could do about it. Also, Jiren insta-stunned this rotation here. So, dang, look at her. Look at these orbs she generated. Look at the orbs she generated. And you know, I'm just enamored by the change, because even if you look at a unit like Rage Trunks, the change that has come since then, he changed orbs, and you know, he only had a nuke type passive, no start of the turn increase. This is basically an Android 18 showcase at this point, because I can't really get her alongside her brother yet. All right, all of those, and she has the 50% support here as well in Gohan. I'm kicking Jiren off the rotation. She has almost 100k defense. Imagine if she was 100% of the system, though. 100% of the potential system. She'd be insane. All right, so I'm going to try to set up these orbs so 17 can come in as well. She literally has 100k defense. But yeah, like I said, that whole topic of like nuke type passives and stuff, I'm going to have to do a video on it because it actually warrants a whole discussion, to be honest. Like, I can show a lot of different examples. So if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments because it's a different type of topic. Freaking Kale over here. And that Tournament of Power link and Kale's support is guaranteeing that I'm going to get supers here when I really actually don't even want them. I really actually do not even want them, but it's fine. At least next round I'll have 17 alongside 18. But yeah, for today's video, I want to hit a like goal. Now that we've made it through the video for a bit, I want to get a like goal of just, I want to say about 700 likes for the androids. If you guys want to exceed that, totally. I love that super attack. I love the roar that he does or whatever. And I don't know if I pointed it out, but on the right-hand side of the video screen, we have 2 video recommendations for you guys. On the top, Danmachi Memoria Freeze. If you haven't checked out the game, check it out. It's one of my favorite games. An awesome, incredibly fun game to play. And we go over the new Bathroom Princess Ice unit there. And then secondly, below that, we have a Vegeta team that I constructed into the showcase. So we finally get, at the last moment, the rotation of a lifetime. So here's the defensive stats, 86,000 before getting any orbs. This is ridiculous. This is actually insane. And of course, I don't want to underestimate, you know, this. 50% to all allies is actually really good too, right? But nonetheless, she's already ridiculously good defensively. So she can have these, right? That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 orbs again. This is why I said she's really good, because she's not hamstrung by needing specific color orbs. But don't get me wrong, 17's going to get those, and he's going to be awesome. 111,000 defense, 135,000 attack stat. Also, 17 is a little bit in a worse position because she's been on rotation this whole time, and I had to kick him off of rotation, and he didn't get a chance to get his attack stacks going. All right, 617,000 attack. They are both SA-10, if you didn't notice. But you know what? He's been here in spirit the whole time, attacking with her. That's so cool to me. I really enjoy this. Their attack stats are almost equivalent now. Oh, he has a different SA. Oh, snap! Okay. I feel it. They almost did exactly the same amount of damage. I feel it. These guys are really good. Like, I'm actually really shocked. Post-Awakening, they're really good. And then Gohan's here. At least Gohan's not getting hit with the super. He only has 50% boosts from the leader. Let's see if he gets the Janemba type passive and the arrow points down. He's not getting it. Of course, he always gets it when I don't want him to, but when I want him to get it, he doesn't get it. Gonna try to shaft these Jirens here, because that's a lot of green orbs that I can generate next round for Android 17 with the physical orbs in there. Gonna try really hard to shaft Jiren. I'm sorry, Jiren, but I need you not to defeat this event individually. This is gonna be almost a board of green orbs here. Like, they're lined up perfectly. So if they can just not beat this event for me, I'd be really happy, actually. I'm going to use this. I don't expect him to super again, but I don't want him to. I don't want to risk it. But seriously, this is a lot of green orbs. Please, Jiren, do not additional, do not critical hit. None of it. Please. Okay, so friend didn't do anything, thankfully. Mine has a level 3 additional chance, I think, right now, because I don't have a top left dupe. There's a super. See, I knew it was coming. That's why I was like, I don't expect it, but expect the unexpected, right? Okay, Jiren, please no crits. Please no crit. This is the one time I'm going to ask you, please. I will never ask you again not to crit, please. Every time. They do it every time I say don't do it. They do it every freaking time. I don't get it. Every time I say don't do it, they do it. Man, let's go ahead and run that back one more time. But we'll take on a different event because that one I thought that one would take me a bit longer. As far as like getting, well, it took me 15 minutes, but it didn't actually take 15 minutes. It took that long from the. I mean, it took me about 6 minutes to hit record, I guess. But nonetheless, not really that it would take me longer, but more so that it would be able to give me more options to get them set up. That's why and see, I don't want to take on Turles because his event's stupid. Like if I beat the tech round, you know, he's done. We'll take on Vegeta. The issue with Vegeta was I just kind of figured this one would be a bit too hard, but I guess I underestimated the team units. Okay, let's go ahead and jump in again. I think I'm going to drop Gohan for this run, actually. Gohan's going to get dropped just because I don't want to deal with him getting hit way too hard against Jiren. And we're going to go ahead and turn back on the Tournament of Power. And I'm going to allow for these units to be here. And in the final slot, I will bring... He's going to be an AGL unit. Who's good in that last slot? We'll bring Kefura, just because she's bae. All right, let's go. Yeah, I kind of thought I would have been able to establish my rotations a little better. And that's why I bring, you know, I've said it several times, that's why I mainly stick to Boss Rush. I mean, like, I know, right, that Boss Rush does get redundant, but, like, it's just the best exhibition stage in this game. And the newer ones are actually really annoying for me, and I don't know why I still take them on most of the time. And you know what it is? It's because these units are so OP that it's kind of getting to a point where, like, if I take on the old stages a lot of the times, then it's just inflated damage. The only reason I'll take on the older stages these days is when I have, like, free-to-play units. But, yeah, it gets kind of inflated if I take Jiren to, like, the first boss rush, where you fight SSBKK. And then, you know, I fight Physical Goku Black, and he just destroys that guy, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Android 17's already here. Interesting. This isn't a good look for him right now. He doesn't want to be here right now. Again, he's very hamstrung by not having his sister around. Only 2 orbs there. But I say this, you know what? I say that, but at the same time, only 2 orbs is still literally 100% increase attack. That's literally a 100% increase and a 90% defensive increase. So it's not even that bad. Not to mention he's going to get the attack stack now that I think about it. It's cool how they balance them to me. Like, you know, he's getting 100% up. Those same 2 orbs would have given Android 18, what? 2 orbs, she would have been at 94% attack and 84% defense is what it looks like. So she wouldn't have been that far behind him. All right, I'm just happy he got the chance to get his attack off, whether he finished it or not, so that way he can get his 6-turn attack stack in. And Jiren, of course, is going to finish this round, which I don't mind at all because, you know, that's Jiren. All right, round 2 against Int SSB, it looks like. And Kefla's here. She's not really the focus, but, I mean, she's another unit that wants these orbs. And she actually, again, she's going to be part of my video discussion because they took off the necessity of needing only physical types. She can use any orbs now post-awakening, which is really good. That's really freaking good for her. And unfortunately, I have 2 supports here. But nonetheless, I mean, Kefla's going to do really well here. She has double supports. She's on a 150. She has Super Saiyan. She's going to do really well. She might even beat the phase by herself. If she gets another... Okay, she did. I was going to say, if she gets another super attack, she's going to come like dangerously close to beating the phase on her own. All right, and then Topo, I was going to call him Jiren for a second there. But next round, we'll have Android 17 and 18 together. I think they'll be alongside of Jiren. So no support for them, but I really don't mind it. Topo, knock it off, bro. Knock it off. You're not an offensive unit. Knock it off. To be fair, he's only SA. Oof, look at all the green orbs. To be fair, though, he's only SA 5, though. All right, Android 17's time is now. If he crits, this is going to do a lot of damage. That's a lot of orbs. He's gonna be very powerful. If he crits, he's going to do a nice amount of damage. He's got 77,000 defense as well. That's a lot of orbs for her, too, actually. All right, and then we get a super with Jiren. So either way, he's going down this phase. It's nice to see them get their attack stacks in, though. Almost 1 million attack for this guy now at this point. And again, If they were at 100%, they'd be doing tremendously better, like so much better. It's just your boy. I mean, against contrary to popular belief, I don't have an endless supply of orbs, so. Oh, man. 97. Okay, that's cool. Jiren's going to finish it off. Okay, so next round he's AGL now. So next time I see them, they'll be able to actually, you know, hit through, you know, type disadvantage and stuff. And they'll be alongside Topo, actually, which is awesome, too, as opposed to being alongside Jiren. I'll leave Jiren right here. I'm going to leave those physical orbs because, of course, you know why. Sorry, Kefla, but you're not getting anything here. This is not your showcase, so I really could care less. I'm going to heal because Vegeta does hit pretty hard. But nonetheless, I mean, Kefla's a pretty solid, you know, dodger unit and stuff. So I'm going to estimate that I'm not going to take a whole lot of damage here. Even though he can potentially hit ridiculously hard. Just do not crit, please. I don't want you to finish the phase off. Do not crit or additional super. Of course he crit, but it didn't do enough damage, so I don't mind. All right, Kefla with like one orb. One orb. Let's see what she can do. She still does 500k on a crit with one orb. All right. She has Super Saiyan active and support and stuff, but still, I'm not going to diminish anything. She did really well. I wonder if Kale's going to get hit with a super, though. Well, actually, really close to a super. No super. Okay. All right. All those green orbs. 17. It's your time, bruh. It's your time. We kind of got to see a little bit of Android 18 earlier, so I'm not really focusing on her anymore. The reason I ran it back again, because I didn't even plan on it, the reason I ran it back is because 17. So let's count these out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think that's 14. I miscounted somewhere. But either way, he's missing more orbs. Yeah, this is the better route, it looks like, because he's only missing 1 if he goes this way versus missing 2, 3, actually. So we're going to go this way. That's a lot of orbs, man. That's a lot of orbs. That's a lot of attack increase. 380,000 attack. Okay, I feel it. I really wish you would just get the red orbs here, because those are actually better for you technically right now. But it's fine. All right, let's see what he can do. Hopefully he crits for me. All right, over 1 million. He went from 19,000 to over 1 million attack this time. Oh, a crit. Yes, thank you. He crit for almost 1 million damage. All right, I can feel it. You know what I'm saying? And these are units that don't even have Fierce Battle either. That's another thing. Like, they could be so much better with like Fierce Battle. You know, Kefla was actually a really good choice because of her generating these orbs. She's actually a really good choice, and I didn't even think about that. She should have been on the team in the first place. Because these orbs she's producing are incredibly good for him. And I didn't even think about it at all. I'm going to give Jiren these, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I'll give him these so we can get a super. And I'm also going to take this turn. I don't know. I didn't like the OST before. I kind of like it a little more now, the music. All right, Jiren gets a super. Super. Okay, that's not doing much, but that's fine. I don't necessarily need her to do a whole lot right now. Okay. So this time they have support, of course, again, from the last slot from Kale. 17 is basically nuking here. He's basically nuking. That's basically a nuke. All right, 3 orbs missed there versus more that way. So, of course, we're going this way again. 17, bruh. Relax with this. You've had enough, man. You've had enough. All right. I'm sorry, 18. This just isn't your part of the showcase anymore. I wanted to show them at the same time. It just, you know, it just kind of devolved it not being her time anymore. Okay. His attack is almost exactly the same. So let's see what he does here. I freaking love that super attack animation, though. Okay, 540, no crit. Not going to take anything back, though, so that's cool. Android 18 is going to get a chance here. Maybe she'll crit for me, though, and basically match her brother's output with a crit. I was going to say, like, if she crits, she's going to basically do about as much as he did. Oh, no, no, stop! Vegeta! I freaking love that, too. That looks really nice. They did a really good job with that. They've done a lot of very good super attacks lately. Leave a like if you agree. They've been doing very, very good job. She's not going to take too much there, so that's fine. All right, Kefla, it's finally time for you to do something. It's finally time because we've basically shown off everything that I want to show off at this point. Jiren, you can have that just for a little bit of recovery, I guess. And same for you, Topo. And if they don't finish it here, I'm going to give it to 18 next round. There's a dodge. Yeah, she's not going to take a lot of damage now at this point. I mean, she's under a really good leader skill, too. Oh, and she's going crazy here. She said that she's done with this. She doesn't want any more. Yeah, she's doing a really good job. Hopefully Topo doesn't get hit with a super, though, now that I think about it. I put him in a really bad position. Okay, no super, thankfully. Jiren might get him, though. I think Jiren got him, though. I think this is it. Owarido. It is. All right, so that is it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below about the 17 and 18. Honestly, like I said, I think they're incredibly good. I think this was awesome. I think that the rebirths have gotten a lot better. Of course, every unit, for the most part, barring LRs. I mean, all of them, to be honest, would be better with the Fierce Battle Link instead. I say barring LRs because a lot of times they want that extra 2 key anyway. But these units, I mean, they could have Dokkan Awakened on these stages, and they would have been a lot better. But nonetheless, they're awesome units. Like, and I'm gonna do that nuke type video really, really soon. So stay tuned for that. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, of course. Over on the right side of the screen, again, check out those video recommendations. Done, Machi. Don't you want to see Waibu? Anyways, have an awesome day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.